Hey everyone, so yesterday I filmed a tutorial for the look I'm wearing right now, and when I started the tutorial the lighting was great, but we have been having some weird weather lately and storm clouds rolled in, so by the time I was done with the actual tutorial part the lighting was terrible. And I did film the beginning and the exit yesterday, but when I put it onto my computer the lighting was just so bad. So the tutorial part I kept, so that footage is from yesterday, but I am refilming the hello and the goodbye. So the tutorial is basically my take on a night out bronzy look. I'm using one of my favorite palettes, which is the Urban Decay Anniversary palette, and I'm just utilizing some of the more neutral bronze looks from that. So if you would like to see how I completed this look, please keep watching. Alright, my eye is already primed with my NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer, and now I'm going to go into the Anniversary palette. The first shade I'm going to take on just a flat shader brush is the shade Deeper. I'm just going to take this shade, which is actually my favorite shade, I think, out of the palette. This is the one I use the most, and I think it's just really pretty. I'm going to just place this and just pat it lightly all over the lid. And I'm just using really light patting motions because I don't want any fallout since I've already done my face makeup. Okay, with this same brush, I'm going to dip back into the shade Deeper, but this time I'm just going to dip the tip of the brush. And with that shadow on the tip, I'm just going to lightly run this all along my lower lash line, all the way into the tear duct. Since the Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette has no matte shades, I'm also going to utilize my little Wet n Wild Vanity palette. And I'm going to go in and just dip once into this matte brown shade with a kind of a fluffy brush. The one I'm using is the Sigma E35. I barely have any product on this brush. I'm just using it mostly to blend out that first deeper shade, and then also kind of work, to lay down a little product so the next darker color I use will blend easier. So just running that through the crease. Now that I've warmed up my crease and blended out that first color, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight right now with the same brush. I'm just going to go into this Vanilla Matte Cream shade. With a smaller blending brush, the one I'm using right now is the Sephora Oval Blending. I'm going to go into the shade MIA, which is a deeper brown shade. Okay, I'm going to take this kind of on the outside of my eye because you can see right now it looks a little flat. So I'm trying to create some dimension at this point. So having it deeper on the outside, so just patting it on the outside corner and then also up into the outer crease a little bit. So now that I have that shape, I'm just going to start blending it in. The next step is really going to help this look pop and also look extra summery. I'm going to take the shade Chase, which is also from the Urban Decay 15th Anniversary palette. It's kind of a gold taupe shade. I'm going to take it on the same shader brush that I used in the beginning with the color Deeper, and I'm just going to flip it over to the clean side. This color is just going to be stamped right on the center of the lid, and I'm just going to lightly blend it into the deeper shade. And this is just gonna catch the light and be beautiful and add, add more dimension. So just patting that in to blend it. I've cleaned off the crease brush that I used, and I just cleaned it off on the back of my hand. And now on the tip of it, I've just gotten just a smidge of that gold shade. And now I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line and kind of help smudge out the brown that I already have there. One final shadow. I'm just going to go back to that same cream shade that I used under my brow, and I'm just going to put this around my tear duct. For eyeliner, I'm using a cream liner from L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Bronze, and I'm going to take it on a small angled brush. I'm just going to really simply just line the outer half of my eye and not take it in because I don't want to cover up too much of that bronzy shade. Okay, now that the line has been applied, I'm just going to take that same oval blending brush and just kind of smudge it out a little bit and work it into the outer corner. I went ahead and added a little bit more of that bronze cream liner to my lower waterline, and then I curled my lashes and applied some of the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara in black. So now I'm just going to back up and tell you what I used on the rest of my face. Okay, for cheeks, I wanted to keep things really natural, so I just added a little bit of my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush and Exposed, and just a little bit kind of right up in this area, and then blended it out. For lips, I'm going to use my favorite kind of sheer pink gloss. This is the YSL Golden Gloss in number 42, and I believe that's Golden Obsession. If that's not right, I will put the correct name down below. So this does have a little bit of sparkle to it, so that's why I wanted to keep the cheeks more of a matte finish. Alright, so this is my take on a summer bronze look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm also planning on doing a summer bright look, which is incorporating a lot of bright colors, but just using a really soft hand, and also a summer blush look, which is a look where the eyes and lips are really simple and all the attention is on the blush. So if you would like to see one before the other, please leave that down below and I will start working on that video. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.